Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to take a second to talk about some goal setting advice and something that I wanted to share with you. It's been something that I started about 5-6 years ago that's made a major impact in my life, and I'm so thankful for the folks that shared this with me. I've worked with a lot of great people. I've worked with a lot of folks that have had some substantial success in other industries and other companies. I've also had the opportunity to be able to read a lot of great books that have taught me so much, and I wanted to share that with you, especially if you're looking at 2019, figuring out, what am I going to do this year? Or maybe you're looking back at some of those other years and you're wondering, how did some people have success, or at least more than what I may have had? And so I want to share a couple of tips with you that I feel has made a major impact on my life. And I say this not to brag at all. This is not about me at all. I guess more than anything, it comes from a helpful heart of wanting to help you and many others to be able to see these things and how much they make a difference. So a quick story. So about 5-6 years ago, when I first started in the company that I'm with now, one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to be able to achieve a higher level of success than I never had before. I started listening to folks like Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, John Maxwell, Brian Tracy, Grant Cardone, Stephen Covey, just name a few, right? And the reason why I bring that up is because they all started talking about visualization and how important that was. And it's something that I had never done. So I literally went out and I tried to find all of these pictures of the things that I wanted to have and achieve and accomplish for that year. So one of the things that I wanted to achieve was a company ring. In order to do it, you had to be one of the top performers. Another thing was a new vehicle. And what I found is that you also had to be able to have a picture of exactly what it was that you wanted. In other words, if you wanted a vehicle, don't just put any vehicle or any car, any truck or whatever up there, but you want it to be specific to the vehicle that you want, even down to the color, the interior, if it's got a sunroof or if it doesn't. Some of those things there, they make a big difference because it helps you see and visualize that goal a lot more often. And then the other key piece to this is to have it in an area that you see every day. So in the beginning, a lot of my goals were set like in my cubicle when I had a cubicle, or in my office, or even in my bathroom window, or mirror, excuse me. Just being able to see those goals of what I wanted to be able to achieve, because it was there, and sometimes I'd consciously look at it, and sometimes, I guess most of the time, to be honest with you, it was probably a subconscious thing where it's there, it's just kind of in the background, but it's that gentle reminder of what I need to do to push myself to accomplish those goals. And it's been amazing. Out of every year that I've put goals in front of me, what's awesome is I've been able to achieve the majority of them. And I got to be upfront, I didn't achieve 100% of them, but I'm achieving about 85 to 90% of those goals every single year that I take the time to put in front of me. So I wanted to share that with you. And if you're looking around and you're going, gosh, how are these folks being so successful, or what is it that they're doing? Because that was a question that I was asking. Why am I not achieving that level of success just yet? Or what's keeping me from achieving those goals that I wanted? And this was that little trick that helped me start putting myself in a better position to achieve those goals. And so I wanted to share that with you. And just looking at 2018 goals, some of the things that I put up there was a lot of career and work-related stuff, some trips that I wanted to be able to plan. Kind of looking at this, it's old and tattered. I probably could have done a better job at visualization on it. But it was some of the things that I wanted to accomplish. The one I didn't accomplish was getting down to my goal weight and getting into shape. But guess what? That's what I'm going to put on my 2019 goal and moving forward. But everything else, all my work-related goals, it's probably hard to see, but there's a lot of work-related goals. All my vacation trips, even the four-wheeler, I was able to accomplish all of those goals, if not something a little bit better than I actually thought. So I just wanted to share that with you, whether it's just a piece of paper like what you see here. Some years I've actually framed my goals. Other years I've had them on my phone, on my background. There's all of those things that we can do just as those constant reminders. And everybody's got different goals. It doesn't have to be related to, monetization. So maybe it's not a vehicle or car. Maybe it's retirement, or it's health, or maybe it's something with your faith or your family or whatever it is. Those goals are important. So I encourage you today, take a few minutes, write down those goals that you want, and then take a few more minutes to find pictures or images of those goals to make it a little bit more real. And you'll find 2019 might be your very best year yet, and a good start to all the great things to come. So I wish I would have known about this earlier in life, but I'm so thankful that I know it now, and I want to share that with you. If you haven't started doing this, check it out. And I look to see and hearing from you all of your great success stories that you achieved in 2019.